This does literally remind you of, you know, those Jason movies where you're walking in the middle of the forest and he's watching you. Take a look at this. What's going on, guys? I'm currently taking a little hike in the Red Hill Valley, different part of the valley. As you can hear, the highways there make a lot of noise, but there's a nice river that runs along here too. And yeah, like I just showed you, there's some really nice footage. So yeah, basically just taking a stress walk here. A lot of things going on, just like I had mentioned in my video that I posted, dealing with a sociopath part 2, and a lot of crazy stuff going on with that. So I'm just taking a break, going for a nice walk, enjoying nature and the birds and everything like that, and yeah, it's nice and peaceful here, you know. It's beautiful too. Take a look. So yeah, you know, one thing that is starting to bother me is that I've been getting away from my job for some time now because of all this that's been going on. And there's a lot of things that I've been having to do to take care of the situation, and it's starting to affect other areas of my life as well, which is not good. And it's, you know, a lot to deal with too. Sort of, you know, it's all been dumped on other people to deal with. And this particular person, that you can get the details in my other video. I'm not going to go into them here, but just a few minor things. Is basically a family member has had some issues with another one, and this person's finally decided to do something about it when it's way too late. I guess, you know, better late than never, it applies here, but basically everything's been dumped on other people to deal with. And it's a task, to say the least. It's a lot to deal with. Let's put it that way. So, just taking it step by step. And a lot of roadblocks along the way, a lot of frustrations. You know, nothing comes easy with the situation. So, anyway, so yeah, it's kind of nice in here. For me, being out in nature is very relaxing, and You know, it really calms stresses. Like Mount Albion is one place that I go to hang out, to de-stress, you know. You know, and I've been a person that's been under a lot of stress most of my life. You know, there's been a lot of issues that's gone on that I've had to deal with throughout my life, and it's just sort of the never-ending story. You know, one where you know, it doesn't really look like there's an end in sight, and basically it's just, you know, what comes my way comes my way, and you know, people come and go, bullshit stays, and you know, I get some really awesome breaks now and again with some really good luck streaks, and then it all disappears and I get straight bad luck streaks. So it comes and goes, and you know, that's basically my life. So got to make the best of it. And one thing I love to do is I love to create and to produce. So that's why I make videos. It's actually slightly creepy in here. It gives off a lot of vibes in this place. I can feel them. A lot of energy in this place. So yeah, it's in this little area. Sort of get the feeling that people are watching you, or you know, something's watching you from the bushes. That's the, you know, the movies, you see that sort of thing. This is the feeling you get when you walk through here. This little part of the pathway. It's a bit spooky. I am here by myself. Yeah, and it just keeps getting darker as I go along the path. That's okay. But it is quite nice in here. It's very beautiful in here. Beautiful, but deadly. You can take a look. Well, it's pretty spooky in here. If that highway wasn't loud, it would probably be worse, but hey. Right next to here's the golf course. I haven't been down here for a long time. One thing, like I said, about the forest is that it regenerates me, you know. I feel it's getting real dark now. Getting super dark. You know, whenever I go into the forest, it really energizes me, and you know, I feel like it absorbs my stress and everything like that. And so whenever I after my hike, I feel so much better, you know. You can barely see me. So yeah, this camera definitely doesn't pick up light that well. There's a clearing coming up, so you'll probably be able to see me. Or not. It's a little better. It's opening up a bit. Well, so I do plan on some more nature videos. There's all kinds of trails I'd like to go to and do some filming. And yeah, just talk to you guys and enjoy this hike, enjoy the view, you know, and relax. Just enjoy nature, its beauty, or mystery, or spookiness. This does literally remind you of, you know, those Jason movies where you're walking in the middle of the forest and he's watching you. Take a look at this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a spooky feeling. It feels like someone's watching you. I've ran into one girl on a bike and one jogger. That's it. Well, I've decided to turn back. I want to get out of here before it gets completely dark in here and I can't find my way out. So yeah, I'm heading back. Going back the way I came. And who knows what mysteries we'll find. Wow, you can barely see me on there. I'll definitely go for a longer hike next time. Wandering down the spooky lane. Da-da-da. It's actually not that bad in here. It's quite nice in here. Very different, you know, especially walking in here in the dark. Sun's setting fast. You know, it's funny how fast life can be in the city. Whenever you get into the forest, it just slows down, you know. And I think that's one thing with our society, is that we're moving too fast. People are always in a hurry to get somewhere, you know. Same with our cell phones too. We're always in a hurry to get a hold of somebody, you know. And you know, sometimes you just have to slow down and enjoy life. But the system that's in place now forces us to live that kind of life, you know. Where we you know, we don't have time to do anything. You know, everybody gets stressed out. You know, and then everybody's angry. Everybody takes it out on other people. You know? I notice a clear difference when I'm up north with people than I am in the cities. You know, and keep in mind, you're going to get your bad apples no matter where you go. But when I go up north, I find people are a lot more friendlier. And I'm not, you know, I don't mean disrespect to anybody who's living in the city. And I live in a city, you know, but I just find that people are a lot more nicer up north, and you know, that live out of the city, in the country. So I think it's a lot more relaxed environment. Like, people will just stop you to have a conversation, and I can do that. You know, when I walk down the street and I say hi to people, I get dirty looks. Okay? So when I go up north, there's a lot of, I can just strike up a conversation with anybody pretty much. I mean, you know, not everybody's going to do that, of course, but I just find that it's a lot more people will do that. Yeah. Wouldn't it be nicer if everybody was able to have the time to relax and to take time for themselves instead of focusing on really, really gruesome schedules and just work themselves to death, or they're burnt out just to pay the bills. And now, especially with the prices of everything going up, you know, they if you want to support a family, you pretty much both you and your partner have to work, and that's ridiculous. You know, and honestly, I think the whole thing is BS. The price of food going up and all that. And they make everything smaller, and then they charge you more for it. So things have slowly gotten smaller without them telling you. You know, it was a bad example, but a bag of chips, right? Now you have to buy the family pack. That's considered regular, right? And then they give you a small bag, and then they charge you a bunch for that. Not that I eat chips all the time, but you know, that's one thing that, you know, it's a bad example, but in terms of health-wise, but that's the only example I can think of right now. Yep. So yeah, you know, I think I think as human beings, we just need to slow down and enjoy life around us. You know, admire nature and take that time, and because, you know, we need to be out in greenery, you know, in the forest and greenery and stuff like that, and I think it's good for us. There's some studies that having plants in your house or at the workplace actually makes people feel better, instead of being surrounded by concrete and everything like that. Well, my battery's about to die again, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. Still in the spooky forest, but I'll make it. The end's pretty well near. So guys, again, it was a joy to talk with you again, and lots more nature videos coming your way. They're called Nature Epics, and I'll be posting them whenever I can, really. They're easy to make, and they're fun. Alright guys, my battery's about to die. Take care. Try to get out more hikes, enjoy nature, and try to enjoy life, and just try to enjoy the finer things in life. Okay? Alright guys, take care, and keep it locked on the Andrew K channel.